अंग अंग में भर दे इतनी भक्ति माँ, मेरे अंग अंग में। भर दे इतनी प्रीति माँ, जितना पानी सागर में। भर दे इतनी प्रीति माँ, जितना पानी सागर में। कमी नहीं होगी तभी, कमी नहीं होगी तभी, तनिक तेरे प्यार के आगर में, आगर में। भर दे इतनी भक्ति माँ, मेरे अंग अंग में। भर दे इतनी भक्ति माँ, मेरे अंग अंग में। तू इतनी दे दे माँ, मेरी मैली चादर में। भीख तू इतनी दे दे माँ, माँ माँ तू इतनी दे दे माँ, मेरी मैली चादर में। दर्पण हर पल, दर्पण हर पल, देखूं तेरे सत्संग में, सत्संग में। भर दे इतनी भक्ति माँ, मेरे अंग अंग में। भर दे इतनी भक्ति माँ, मेरे अंग अंग में। भर दे हर एक बाग को माँ, प्यार के फूल कलियों से। भर दे हर एक बाग को माँ, माँ दे हर एक बाग को माँ, प्यार के फूल कलियों से। महक तेरी ही आएगी तब, महक तेरी ही आएगी तब, महक तेरी ही आएगी तब। सड़कों से गलियों से भर दे इतनी भक्ति माँ, मेरे अंग अंग में। भर दे इतनी भक्ति माँ, मेरे अंग अंग में। जैसे राम के बजरंग में माँ, जैसे राम के बजरंग में माँ, बजरंग में, बजरंग में। भर दे इतनी भक्ति माँ, मेरे अंग अंग में। भर दे इतनी भक्ति माँ, मेरे अंग अंग में, मेरे अंग
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji and take permission from Mother for today's food soak and meditation. Shri Mataji, please cleanse us with food soak and please give us a deep state of meditation. Let us all take Bandhan. We'll be vibrating the food soak water. Taking the Samudra Devta mantra. Om Tvame Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Mataji, please make this food soak water of the ocean and fill it with all the powers that it takes away all our negativity. Let us put our feet into the water. Both hands open to receive vibrations. Let us take our attention to Sri Ganesha within us. Let us meditate upon the wisdom lying inside us, flowing in all our nerves by the blessings of Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the wisdom. Let this wisdom emit through my being and be manifested in my actions, my behavior, my nature. Shri Mataji, you are the divine discretion inside me. We raise our attention, let it come up all the way through the spine to our void. Mother, by your grace, I am the righteousness. because I am guided by my spirit. Shri Mataji, you who are Sakshat Shri Jagadamba, who have helped me rise and cross and go beyond the ocean of illusions, and you've established me in reality. Thank you, Mother, again and again. We thank Mother in our heart, where she is residing with all her weapons in the form of Shri Jagadamba. Protecting us all throughout. No negativity can touch us because we are in the protection of Adi Shakti. We raise our attention, let it go above Sastrar. Left hand towards Shri Mataji, right hand towards Mother Earth. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. I am the reality. I am the absolute truth. We take the Atma Paramatma mantra. Om Tvamev Sakshat Shri Atma Paramatma Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Right hand towards Shri Mataji, left hand towards sky. Shri Mataji, you are Sakshat Shri Hanumana, controlling my right side. Shri Hanumana, please make my temperament cool, positive, balanced, and pure. So I live a balanced life and do not go to extremes. Shri Hanumana, you are the controller of this Pingla Nadi. Please keep my Pingla Nadi cool and balanced. So I enjoy my work and do not develop the falsehood of ego. Shri Hanumana, please manifest in all the nerves of my body the power of surrender to the primordial mother, Adishakti, Shri Mataji. We will take Shri Hanumana mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Hanumana, please give us positivity and pure conscience, so we do the right things. And we become progressive. We will take few mantras, few names of Shri Hanumana. Shri Bajrang Bali. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Bajrang Bali Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Pavan Sut. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Pavanasut Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mahavira. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahavira Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Vidyavan. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vidyavan Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Balwan. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Balwan Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We bow down to the power of Shri Mataji of Shri Hanumana flowing in our Pingla Nadi that make us so efficient to do our work and stay surrendered to our mother. Because Shri Mataji is only doing everything. We are aware and we do realize. Let us put both our hands on our lap. all our attention on Sahasrara and let the vibrations clear us out completely. We put the foot soak water aside and we continue to meditate. We listen to Shri Mataji's talk now.
network. And through that network, all these things work out. So, even on the right side, the vibrations we get in the molecules, as you know that we get molecules like sulfur dioxide. If you have the sulfur, has 2 oxygen, and the oxygen goes on pulsating like that. They are isometric, symmetric type of vibrations. You all must be knowing about it. So all these things, symmetric and isometric vibrations, are created by whom? Nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to find out. Because after all, in an atom or imagine in a molecule, that deep, who does that job? Is done by Sri Hanumana in his subtle ways. So he has another great siddhi which we call as anima. Anima, anu means a molecule, and that means it can enter into a molecule, or renu is the atom. It can enter into molecule or into atom. Now many scientists think that they are in the modern times they discovered the molecules. It's not so, because it's already in our old scriptures description of anima is there, is of anu, renu is there. So it's already described there. Now, then wherever you see the electromagnetic forces working, it is worked through Hanumana's blessings. He is the one who creates electromagnetic forces. So now we can see that as Ganesha has got the magnetic force in him, he is the magnet. He has got the magnetic force. Then we can say the electromagnetic is the one which we call as Hanumana's force, on the material side of it. But from the matter, he goes up to the brain. So he rises from Swadhisthana up to the brain. So in the brain also, he creates the co-relationships of different sides of our brain. So how much he gives us? I mean, we can say if Ganesha gives us the wisdom, then he gives us the power to think. He protects us also, that we should not think of bad things. That is, we can say that if Ganesha gives us the wisdom, then Sri Hanumana gives us the conscience. I hope you understand the difference between the two. Wisdom is where you do not need conscience so much, because you are wise, you know what is good, what is bad. But conscience is needed in a personality where he is to be controlled. And that control comes from Sri Hanumana, which is the conscience in the human being. Now this conscience, which is Sri Hanumana, is the subtle form of him, which gives us, is in Sanskrit called as Sat Viveka Buddhi. Means Sat means truth, Asat means untruth, and Viveka means the discrimination, and Buddhi means the intelligence. So intelligence to discriminate between the truth and untruth is given to us by Sri Hanumana. In the Sahaja Yoga system, if we say that Ganesha is the one who gives us, he is the Adhyaksha, means he is the, I call him as the Chancellor of the university. He is the one who goes on degree to us. Now you have crossed this chakra, that chakra, that chakra. And he helps us to know that what state we are in. So the Ganesha gives us, say, Nirvichar Samadhi, which we can call it as the thoughtless awareness, and Nirvikalpa Samadhi. He gives all that, and also he gives us joy. But the understanding that this is good, this is for our benevolence, mental understanding comes to us from Sri Hanumana. And it's very important for Western people because it has to be mental, otherwise they won't understand. If it is not mental, they cannot come into abstract. It has to be mental. And so the mental understanding of whether it is good or bad is given to us by Sri Hanumana. Without him, even if you become a saint, you will be, of course, you are a saint and you will enjoy the saintliness. But whether this saintliness is all right if you live on Himalayas or is all right when you go across to people to give them realization, all this scanning, this Viveka Buddhi, all this scanning, all this discrimination, all this guidance, all this protection is given to us by Sri Hanumana. Germany being a country which is very, very much, I should say, an essence of right side. And because of it being such an essence of right side, it's important to get the protector of right side here worshipped. But in all that Viveka Buddhi, in that discrimination, he knows one thing, that he is absolutely subservient to Sri Rama. Now what is Sri Rama? Sri Rama is the benevolent king. He works for the benevolence. And Sri Rama himself is a formal king, like Sankocha we call it. I mean, English words are not so good to explain, but Sri Rama is the one who is, who will not push forward himself. He keeps back. He's very balanced. He's a very poised person. So the Hanumana, you see, he is the one who is always anxious to do the work of Sri Rama. Always. If Sri Rama says, all right, you go and get the, he told him, go and get the Sanjeevani, is the kind of a herb that was needed to bring Lakshmana to life. He went there and he brought the whole mountain with him. Now better have it. It's like that sort of person. You see, so he brought that's childlike behavior of his. And the discrimination in this is that if Sri Rama has asked for, whatever he asked for, I'll do it. So is a relationship of I would say like a guru and shishya. But even more than that the shishya is just like a subservient servant, absolutely surrendered to God. Absolutely surrendered to God. And his main theme is surrender. Now see, this surrender itself shows that all those who are right-sided people are surrendered to God, not surrendered to their bosses. Mostly all those right-sided people are very surrendered to their bosses, surrendered to their jobs, sometimes surrendered to their wives also. But they are subservient to wrong people. They have no discretion. You'll always find that. They have no discretion. But if you take the help of Hanumana, then he tells you that you have to be surrendered to God Almighty and not to anybody else or to your guru like Rama. Otherwise you are not to be surrendered to anybody else, and then you are a free bird and you have all the 9 powers within yourself. Hanumana's whole thing is to antidote your overactivity, to antidote your too much thinking, to antidote your ego. Now, how he finishes the ego of people is very sweetly shown when he burnt the whole of Lanka, is the capital of Ravana, and the way he made fun of him. Because, see, anybody who is egoistical, one must make fun of him, then he is all right. Like first he went and when Ravana saw him, he said, "Who are you?" The monkey. So he just pushed his tail towards him and tickled his nose with his tail. So he is the one who makes fun of egoistical people. Now if somebody egoistical tries to trouble you, he is the one, he'll make such fun out of him that you'll be amazed how this fellow was jumping like a Humpty Dumpty has fallen down and has broken his crown. So, see, it is the job of Hanumana to protect you from egoistical people.
Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Hey! Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki 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 Jai. Jai Hanuman ki 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 Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai. Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai Hanuman ki Jai.
Shri Mataji, let us bow down to Shri Mataji and take bandhan.